Yeah. Up on the rooftop, city lights flicker, chilling with the homies, vibes getting thicker. Banter flying fast, words cut deeper. Night in the trap, all the secrets we keep, bruh. View so high, eagle's perspective. Laughs echo loud, night so reflective. World down there, feeling so selective. Tongue sharp as knives, dialogue dissective.
Is even recording.
So should we get started now?
Oh my God, we just did a whole podcast and I didn't realize the camera wasn't recording. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Cheers
to that.
Cheers to nothing.
Yeah.
I don't have a drink because I drank it in the last clip that we didn't record. Wow, this is the okay.
This has been quite the
an awful day.
The
excessive heat warning has ruined this podcast for sure. We're gonna talk about President Trump being shot yesterday in like three seconds.
Yeah.
Because we just did about an hour and I wasn't recording.
Wow.
And I'm gonna tell the internet because it's funny as I guess. I am literally the reason I'm drenched is because I poured the beer over my head thinking it was funny. I wasn't recording. Oh man!
Excessive heat warning.
Hey, there's a sex. Oh my God, dude, this is awful. This is.
Yeah.
Oh my God. President Trump got shot.
Wow.
Joe Biden made a response. Joe Biden said,
"There's no place in America for this kind of violence, for any violence ever.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence."
Yeah. The thing about it is, the violence in America and an assassination attempt are, I don't know, I think that they're kind of separate, but
this is gonna be the most ridiculous
why he made
thing.
the point.
This episode's gonna suck ass.
This episode's
gonna. We look.
I think
ridiculous. Now.
I think the heat and the fact that it's Sunday, we probably should not be trying to work.
We started this podcast,
but we wanted to talk about this
and talked about this, and I wasn't recording, and now that's gonna be the whole joke because there's no way to just jump back and do it. But the problem is, DC yesterday was not up in arms. Now there's an ambulance. Cool. So yesterday, when when the former president, the future president of America was shot, and we're here to talk about it. You saw it, so we saw it, so we're here to talk about it.
Right.
Even though we look ridiculous.
If you saw it, we saw it too, we're going to talk about it.
We are drenched in sweat because there's an excessive heat warning.
Yeah.
We already did this podcast. I wasn't recording, and now I'm just. Now I just wish I wasn't alive.
I think now it's just time to take a deep breath.
God damn it. God damn it. I could go down and get another happy dad. I'm not about to do that. All right. I don't know how. Okay.
What is it? 3 or 4 times that you've gone up and down now.
God. Oh my God. No one's gonna understand.
I think this might be a sign.
How do we? Okay. All right, guys. Yesterday, President Trump was shot. Let's talk about it for 3 seconds. What's your opinion? Do you think he's going to be the future president, or do you think that this is going to be a bad thing?
I think that this is an unfortunate way to win an election, but I do see it having a kind of sweeping effect to help him win the election. It's unfortunate that this is the way that this came about.
The last time this happened to Ronald Reagan, there was a landslide. A landslide. I almost said mudslide.
Yeah.
A landslide.
Yeah.
The whole country voted for him.
Yeah.
So
I have to show my education a little bit. I studied political science, and incumbency is usually a really big electability factor, but this is like an anomalous thing, an attempted assassination attempt, or.
Shouldn't happen to anybody.
Did I say the right?
I'm not sure, but
an assassination attempt
should not happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Regardless of your political beliefs, Joe Biden came out and said there's no place in America for violence like this, which is the best response possible.
Yes.
Donald Trump came out to say, "Thank you for the support. Thank you for checking on me.
Yeah.
But I want to,
the law enforcement that helped after.
He wanted to express his condolences for the family, for the person that died, and the person that was shot and injured.
Yes.
And then he also said that this is not what should happen. Joe Biden was like, you should be able to go to a presidential rally without fearing for your life.
A former president was shot, an American citizen killed, while simply exercising his freedom to support the candidate of his choosing. We cannot, we must not go down this road in America.
And that's true. We shouldn't have to go really anywhere and
It
fear
is
for our
so
life
fucking hot today.
because of how much we've developed as people. But anyway, that
regardless-
goes off the topic. But
Regardless of your political beliefs, you shouldn't have to worry about your life
yeah,
based on your political beliefs. And then they also identified the shooter as Matthew somebody. My phone's it's too hot to look at my phone. It's too bright. I can't see my phone right now, but it's on the screen. Matthew someone, a 20-year-old guy from Pennsylvania with no criminal charges. So it's like, damn.
anyone can be driven to violence. It's
Anybody
like
could. Violence is not the answer, but apparently for this guy it was.
right. I don't even know what
The
else
Secret
to
Service
say.
is
Like,
under heat.
As a career law enforcement officer and a 25-year veteran with the Secret Service, I cannot defend why that roof was not better secured.
Because under investigation for allowing it to happen. The whole point of the Secret Service.
they allowed. Well,
they allowed
not predict
it
or not
happened. If
not
you can't predict it, you allow
taking
it.
precautions.
Yeah,
Well,
being
they-
able to stop it.
I feel as though we could have perhaps found him. We could have maybe stopped him.
The president should not have to worry about his. Well, the president is almost always worried about his life because people hate him. Somewhere.
True.
Somebody
True.
might, somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of famous people have that.
Yeah.
But an
But the Secret
assassination
Service,
attempt
their job
is
to make sure that doesn't happen.
correct.
And the only reason we know that it happened was because they didn't stop it from happening. He's only
That's-
150 yards away.
True.
The shooter's 150 yards away. And for someone joining the basic military, like their basic, like the ability to join the, I don't know who shoots in the
Basic
military.
training.
Basic training
Oh,
is like less or more than 150. So 150
Interesting.
yards. The distance the shooter was away from the president should not have been allowed based on the fact that he has Secret Service.
yeah.
Like you wouldn't have Secret Service for 150 yards because
Right.
you're not anybody famous
Right.
yet.
Yeah.
But the president should have more than 150 yards of security, is what the internet's saying.
This was a major security failure.
How alarmed are you that a 20-year-old was able to get a clear shot 150 yards from a former president?
So this is extremely alarming. That's why we have to find out what happened here, why it happened, and make sure it doesn't happen again.
The articles are saying the Secret Service should not have allowed this to happen, which is why they're under fire. Under an investigation.
Makes sense.
They're obviously not going to catch any fire. No one's going to be fucking... They did their job
Yeah.
not well enough.
The director of the Secret Service, has resigned. Her resignation coming just one day after Kimberly Cheeto was grilled by members of Congress on both sides of the aisle during a testy hearing with the House Oversight Committee yesterday. As you probably know, the Secret Service itself has been under intense scrutiny for the past week or so after last week's assassination attempt against former President Trump.
They have their job for that reason. So
Yeah. It was their core...
yeah.
Their core job
Yeah.
description.
Cheeto said that the Secret Service, quote, failed, calling it one of the agency's worst failures in decades.
It's
It's
just-
like if you were a crossing guard for a crosswalk, but no one ever crossed through the crosswalk. Like,
or if you're,
why do you exist?
if I was your professional driver, chauffeur,
or no cars
I-
ever came across the
crashed.
crosswalk. Right.
if I'm your personal driver and I crash, I'm not focused on my job.
Right.
I can
But
handle.
I'm saying-
I can handle that situation well.
But I'm saying, like, there might be your job as a crossing guard is to keep cars from hitting people that are trying to cross, right?
Mhm.
But there might sometimes be like an anomalous time that you lose track of something, or,
Right.
or something happens and someone ends up getting hit by a car.
I want to believe because he's not the current president, he maybe had like a lax radius. Like President Trump would probably not be the person to be like, hey, make sure everything's perfect.
Probably.
Joe
And he's going to see his people. Like, he
Yeah.
probably assumes
His
most of those people
supporters.
like him. Yeah.
If we were going to street meet, we're not going to be worried about our life because no one's there to hurt us.
Right.
But if we get hurt as street meat, that's not on street meat's.
Yeah.
That's not street meat's fault. It's somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
Matthew.
I keep saying this word, but it's an anomaly. It's anomalous.
Yeah. All right, guys. It's too hot out here.
Yeah.
This podcast.
We put in a lot of work.
This podcast has been a bit of a okay.
Considering the heat.
We wanted to talk about this because if we didn't, people were gonna be like, "Did you not watch it? Did you not see it?"
I thought you said
Fuck, you're not talking
if
about
we
it
saw
for.
it, you were gonna talk about it.
Yeah. So
here we are.
Unfortunately, this is not this
we're talking about
podcast.
it.
This is not gonna be the one to come back to the watch later on because we fucked up a few too many times. You might not even see this part of it.
Right.
But if you do, thanks for watching. See you soon. Peace out. And,
Appreciate it.
And if you work for a Republican news agency, just kidding.
What?
I was gonna say hire me.
Yeah.
We gotta get.
If you work for.
We should do some shout outs to people that we want to talk on the podcast. Like.
Oh, true.
Like Dante. We gotta get Dante on. I shouldn't say that with literally almost nothing on, but Dante should be on the podcast. We should try to get his reporter, the Mon father.
Okay.
We should probably get Daniel Baldwin. He's cool.
Okay.
These are all people that work for OAN.
Oh, these are okay.
I'm just exposing myself for being friends with him.
Okay. We should get Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson would be the coolest fucking shit ever.
That would be great. Don Lemon.
Lemon?
Yeah. There would be.
We should get Donald Trump
Wolf
right there.
Blitzer. We should get Wolf Blitzer.
Imagine if Donald Trump was here and be like, "Hey guys, let's talk about this."
I know that would be wild. Like a little. Oh, it's a bad time to make fun.
We
of
would
him,
just
but
we
a
would
little bandage on his ear.
Oh my god, with a Band-Aid on.
Yeah.
And
no, like a gauze, like a
gauze.
A white.
He's like, "Hey guys, I'm the hospital. I wanted to come talk to you guys first."
Yeah.
Hey Donald
I
Trump,
had to come to your rooftop.
Donald Trump,
this
if you're
is huge. No.
Donald Trump, if you're watching,
come on by.
Come on by to the
you
rooftop.
See where we are.
We're next to the White House.
I mean,
the White House right there.
You're you, so you could probably figure it out.
Yeah,
very
you'll figure
easily.
it out. You'll figure out where we are. Donald Trump, if you want to come talk, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden,
even better.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. If you want to come hang out with us on the rooftop, I'll put pants on.
Jeff Bezos, don't you live in Colorama?
Jeff
It's right
Bezos,
nearby.
definitely. I'll put pants on. I promise.
Yeah.
They won't. We'll talk at night.
It'll
at
be
nighttime.
Yeah,
it won't be an excessive
We'll
heat.
set the mood right.
Holy f***, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for watching. See you soon.
Thanks for watching.
Holy shoot! Holy shoot! King Marvino, we gotta get King Marvino up here.
Oh yeah.
King Marvino. Holy shoot!
King Marvino.
Shout out to Osmari for the shorts. Even though I'm dying in the heat right now, it's because yeah. Okay. Wow. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh lordy.
Oh lordy. I wish I went better.
Can't win them all.
Yeah.
Can't win them all.
Can't win